A changing of the guard in Washington is changing American attitudes. A CBS News poll out this morning shows that most Americans have good feelings about Barack Obama. 71% say they're optimistic about the next 4 years with him as president. A key step in the transition of power was his meeting yesterday with President Bush at the White House. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Chip Reid joins us this morning. Good morning, Chip.
Well, good morning, Maggie. You know, during the campaign, Barack Obama had some rather unkind things to say about President Bush, for example, accusing him of driving the economy into a ditch. But yesterday at the White House, both men made an effort to put politics aside.
It was all smiles and graciousness as the Bushes welcomed President-elect Obama and wife Michelle to the White House. While the women toured the Obama's future home, the men walked down the colonnade to the West Wing, where they posed for cameras before going into the Oval Office to meet. Among the topics they discussed, a rescue plan for the auto industry. Obama feels the $25 billion already in the pipeline is not enough, and an economic stimulus package now, before he takes office. No advisors were present, and neither man commented publicly afterward.
It's just very private, and I'm sure that this won't be the only time that they speak.
A conciliatory meeting of the president and president-elect is a tradition that goes back decades. In 1980, President Carter welcomed Ronald Reagan after a bitter campaign. And in 2000, President Clinton, by all appearances, gave a gracious welcome to President-elect George W. Bush soon after the divisive Florida recount. Now, with the nation both at war and in a severe economic downturn, both men have said it's essential this transition be as smooth as possible. After exploring the White House from the Lincoln bedroom to the library to the movie theater, Mrs. Bush and Mrs. Obama discussed what it will be like raising two young daughters, 10-year-old Malia and 7-year-old Sasha, in the White House.
The fact that they're sisters and they can have each other, I think, will be very important. I think these two little girls are going to have such fun exploring the White House, the hidden staircase.
Michelle Obama also spent part of her day visiting exclusive private schools where the children of Washington's movers and shakers attend.
And as I mentioned, President-elect Obama pushed for more aid for the auto industry, while the Bush administration has resisted that. And they didn't just talk about GM, which is getting all the headlines right now. They talked about concerns in the auto industry across the board. Maggie?
CBS's Chip Reid in Washington. Thank you, Chip.